Oh, it's time to grab your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic Rock. Shots out. Here we go. Drink your water.
Man, this has been the hardest show to make. Man, I have been disturbed. I have been bothered. I have been insulted. Listen, it's just a crazy day. And family, I want to thank y'all for joining us here on the Daily Spark. If you would, like, subscribe, share, make sure. And also, most importantly, please, if you could, throw a comment down so that I know what's on your mind. Right, family? Listen, let's jump right into it. I want to say great Kuumba to you. I'm going to have to make this show quick because Ms. Gigi leaves me for a second, so I'm going to help her. And I want to say great Kuumba. I want to say great Kuumba to all of the Kuumba born as well. We are on a double Kuumba. We are in a double Ujima. And so without any delay, let's jump right into it. Let's talk about the haikus of this morning. I actually got 4 of them, I think. I wrote one yesterday, right? So, never curse the bridge that got you across trouble in your life journey. All right. Oftentimes we look back over things and we kind of harshly judge them, or we put them in a certain space when they may have been the very bridge that we use to cross a certain section of our life. Right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying you got to go back and lay flowers at the bridge. The bridge might have turned into a troll or something. I don't know. But, you know what I'm saying? Never curse the bridge that you had to cross. Because you never know when you might need to go back over that bridge, right? And all bridges might not be forgiven. All right. Here's another one. In the midst of spring, in the winter of my life, I have seen a lot. So, and I was going to try to write one with the word experimenting. Is exactly 5 syllables, but I wasn't able to do it, so I'll struggle with that throughout the day to kind of keep myself calm, because right now I'm going through a very strange time, family. I'm going through a very strange time for me, right? Because like certain things have become clear, and it's like and sometimes the clarity could be very uncomfortable, right? Because it's like decisions have to be made, right? And I'm like, damn, am I really ready for that? Are we really ready for that, right? Because that brings us to this one. We are in strange times. The world is making changes very rapidly. I'm seeing changes come. Not just with me, but I see changes coming with us on a large scale, right? There is almost no way that this world will be able to continue operating in the way that it's operating unless some really drastic shit has to happen. But and this is what's crazy, because in order for the drastic shit to happen, a majority of us are going to have to make, you know what I'm saying? We're going to have to be the ones taking the drastic action. So what I'm saying is, we already down, right? In order for us to stay down, we are going to have to hold ourselves down, because it's becoming so apparent that shit is not right, that people are really like, it's going to have to be some drastic changes, right? And I think they're going to be coming soon, right? So get ready, family. A lot of our lives is going to change and prayerfully move for the better, unless there's resistance, and then after the resistance, you know what I'm saying, things will be a little bit smoother. But last one, help me clear my mind and move into a peace state. I need to forgive, right? I'm going through some stuff, and anger don't help me. It never has. I just don't like people thinking that they really are getting over on me, because you really don't have to get over on me. You just can ask me, and if I can help. You know what I'm saying? It's almost insulting when people try to get over on me when they don't need to, when they never had to, but it's cool. So I have to let that shit go and move on. All right, so now it's time for us to get into the show. All right, Anime, if you would, baby, please. We're going to roll straight into the official haiku for the day. Look past the burning. Scrape away the heavy ash. Build from what remains. Sound like the future, but actually it's right now. Family, we have moved into the beautiful day of 5. I ain't even going to say the date, because y'all going to be able, in 7 years, y'all going to be on another Ujima year. Y'all going to be in the cycle of Ujima. Y'all going to be in a Kuumba week. And then you're going to be on a Kuumba day. So I don't want to say the date. So let's just say we have moved into a beautiful day of Kuumba, right? During the Kuumba week, we have hit a double of the week. This is a double, right? We get a double. Actually, in this period, we're going to get a lot of doubles, right? Because we got a 49-day period, and we're going to hit every principle within that period, and we're going to hit in every week. We're going to hit that principle, so we're going to have doubles, right? All the way up into Imani, Ujima, right? Today vibrates with the vibrant color of orange. But before we can tap into the divine spark of creativity, we must confront the fires burning in our own lives. When a community faces a crisis, the ancestors offer us a flawless, non-negotiable law regarding the necessity of responding to reality. Don't ask if beard burnt in fire death. Right? Now, this means when a man's beard has been singed by the flames of a fire that consumed his home, you do not stand there and ask him if he was burned. The evidence is right in front of your eyes. In times of catastrophe, we often waste precious energy asking how or why in a way that ignores the immediate, obvious reality of the damage. The proverb is a call to stop debating the nature of the disaster and begin the urgent work of response. It is a critique of intellectualizing pain while the roof is still smoldering. As black men and women, we are too often caught intellectualizing our pain while the roof is still smoldering. We hoard blame, shame, and guilt, dissecting every ember of our trauma instead of stepping into the rescue. But Kuumba is not about adding more analysis to a burning house. True creativity is found in the subtractive approach. It is the viva negativa, the art of scraping off the buildup. The player's pyramid reminds us that Kuumba is the principle that directly connects us to our higher power. It is the major characteristic in us that makes us divine, giving us the ability to take nothing and create something. You cannot wield this divine spark if your mind is clouded by the unbalanced passions, fear, envy, pride, greed, sloth, lust, and anger. These passions are opposed to consciousness. You must be willing to let them die. You must drop the weight. Cut the noise of endless debate over why the fire started and scrape away the false narratives that keep you tied to the ashes. The ancestral algorithm tell us, I am the bloom, the song, and the solution. You are the solution. Shed the illusions, release the need to validate your suffering to the world that strikes the matches, and step into the power of the present moment. Create your peace by letting go of the war. As a haiku by Haitu reminds us, what are your limits? Are they real or illusion? Push past what is not. The heavy burdens we carry, the generational trauma we insist on recounting, the endless theorizing about our oppression, These are often illusions, masking our true capability. We trap ourselves in the dark room of our lives because we refuse to turn on the light. By shedding these self-imposed limitations, we scrape off the soot of the past. Our creativity thrives, not when we do more, but when we require less. By cutting out what is not necessary, just as the haiku informs us. Just as the haiku informs us. My fault. By cutting out what is necessary, just as the haiku forces a writer. Oh, my fault. I read my stuff wrong. By cutting out what is not necessary, just as the haiku form forces a writer to convey profound meaning in only 17 syllables, we discover the power of the small package. This subtractive process reminds us that the path to peace, power, and joy is clear by removal, not addition. Scrape off the need to complain about the heat. Drop the burden of asking obvious questions about the flame. Stand up, brush off the ash, and create the path forward. Now, for more information on my writings, you go to my author's page. Anime, if you will. Oh, she on it. All right. So, get your Gucci Sabanera map. Become a supporting member of the Daily Spark. You're going to become a candlelighter. You can rep your principal, get your t-shirt, or join the Daily Spark Telegram group, right? All that is down in the description or in my bio. Make sure you check it out. And family, I'm going to do it just because.
It's the proverb.
I like to say proverb of the day. All right, for this reading week, go to Sierra Leone, the Mende people. And what does it teaches us? What does it say? Don't ask if beer burnt in fire or death, right? We kind of spoke about that up above. Now, I am interested in what does it mean to you? You know what that means.
You are now listening to Nyame Journey Radio. This is a Heart of a Symbol production. Where we strive to blow up your old paradigms.